Hey guys, thank you for coming back to another video. Today we do not have an intro, but that is okay. You guys come to see the art, not me anyway. So let's just get started. Alright, the first prompt was draw your home. Now I had to take out an old dirty, well it's not dirty, it's definitely dirty, but it's definitely old sketchbook that I never finished because the pages were just too big. It just intimidated me, too much blank space to fill up, so I never finished it. But for the first time we are doing a page outside of the book. I love drawing in the book. It's just a whole experience. But I wanted to use markers, so a separate sheet of paper was definitely necessary. As I began to sketch out my idea, I realized drawing a couch is not easy. Well, not for me anyways. With intensive search and trial and errors, I finally figured it out. Well, kinda. Of course, there's always room for improvements. I use my micro pens to add all the line art. I have a gallery wall of me and my family in my living room. I wanted to include that in this prompt, so I drew a simple couch and a beautiful autumn themed gallery wall like in the background. I had this idea in my head for a while, and I'm so glad to finally put this idea on paper. I went with a neutral color for the couch. I didn't want it to clash or take any attention away from the wall behind it. Gray is a good color. Gray is good, yeah. You know what? I stand by my choice. Then I started on all the little pictures. This was my favorite part because the pictures just made the picture just come to life. I did something a little different in each picture frame. We have a little ghost, a little abstract going on there. And is it even October if you don't have a pumpkin? Come on. I drew a candy corn in one of the frames. Unpopular opinion, I enjoy candy corn. I feel like they are the most hated Halloween candies of all time. I just don't understand why. We definitely have a bowl of them in our home. Sweet, but not too sweet. I stuck with just a few colors because I still wanted it to look somewhat cohesive. Of course, we gotta give credit where credit is due. This prompt book was created by the one and only Bellamena. She's also an art to YouTuber. Go check her out. She got big things coming, guys. Big things. I'll make sure I leave her YouTube channel in my link in the description below. I think adding the black frames around all the picture really just tied it together. Now I originally drew a rug here, but I was so on the edge about what color to color it, so I just decided to color it all the colors that I used in this page. Was it a bad idea? You know, I'm not sure. It definitely adds color, and I just added a brown yellowish floor to make it look like wood, I guess. I didn't want to add too many details with the wood. It could be just regular floor. I don't know. We're not going to think too much into that. However, the couch did look a little boring, so of course I got out my scrapbook paper, cut little squares, cut the corners, and added little pillows to the couch. Come on, how cute. Then I was extra and took my, what is that called? It's called a scoring board, I think. Scored it, taped the edges because in my other prompt book I tried gluing it just didn't work, so we're just gonna use this tape, and I just taped it, cut out the edges, and this is the final product. I love it so much. I debated on coloring in the walls, but nope, it's super cute just the way it is. Next prompt is draw your eyes. Now my eyes are beautiful brown normal eyes, however they're not spooky enough, so I had this idea of eyeballs in a jar and maybe somebody is selling them. It's kind of gross. And there's my hair and my bead in the frame. Sorry about that. I really couldn't see that far because my hands are kind of up a little bit just to try to get them in the camera. Anyway, I used my Arteza fine liners, picked out a few colors, and those are going to be the colors of my eyes. I outlined them all in the colors and I colored them all in with my Prismacolor Premier color pencils. As it starts to go on, it's kind of looking kind of creepy. And there are my color pencils, how cute. And I used a light color and a dark color to give it some kind of dimension. I don't know if it worked that well, but I think it looks kind of cute, especially once I added that dark pupil. And look, there's my Mountain Dew on the side. Now everyone knows my guilty pleasure, Mountain Dew. As I was creating this more and more, it reminded me of pickled eggs. I really don't see them that much anymore, but when I was little, we would go to like the convenience store. We would call it the corner store, just a store at the end of the corner of wherever you live at, whatever. The point is, I saw this big giant jar with pink liquid and eggs in it, and it kind of reminded me of eyeballs a little bit. I never tasted it. I don't want to taste it. But those little pickled sausage things that be at the convenience store, I don't know what it's called, like a Big Mama or something, and got yellow packages, and it's like a pickled sausage, nice and sour and taut, and those are good. Okay, back to the drawing. Okay, then I took some skin flesh color type of tones and try to shade around the eyeball to give it a little bit of a dimension. And I used a pink Crayola pencil because it's the best pink in the world to add some little veins to the eyes, and I kind of like the way it came out. Now here it's time for the other side, the little sign, and I wonder, can y'all hear that train in the background? If you can, I do apologize, but I added some line art, well, not really line art, some like little wood textures with my Arteza fine liner and my Prismacolor pencil, just to give it a little bit of dimension at the floor or the table or whatever this jar of eyeballs is on. Colored it gray because it's neutral, and I know I didn't want to use markers and my other on the other sketchbook page, but I used it on this one and it was fine. And I added some highlights to the eyes. It just really made them pop, and I just wrote eyeballs for sale, and look at the way it came out. I love it. I never created something like this before, but it's kind of cute. I love the eyeballs. I love the jar. Always room for improvement, but it's cool. Last but not least, we have a mood tracker. So first, I just colored all over the background. Well, not colored, painted the background this blue color in my Prima Pastels watercolor set. I love this set. It's beautiful. This blue is perfect. I did about 1 or 2 layers. And for the mood tracking, I'm just gonna draw some pumpkins, 31 pumpkins on some vines. I don't know, in our house, in our home, we have lights up. Wait, there go the blow dryer. But we have these lights that they're pumpkins and they light up, and I kind of want to go with that idea, but they just glow a different color depending on my mood, if that makes sense. I never actually tracked my mood over the course of a month, so I was kind of excited to do this just to keep track. So green is great, orange is good, I had a good day, and then yellow is like and red, ooh girl, that was a bad day. I wrote down all the colors as the days were going by. Obviously we're still in October and the month is not over yet. And then I realized that at the prompt said track your mood over a week, not the whole month, but it's okay. I added some details with the little pumpkins, and of course we can't have a video without Mr. Frank and my Cricut machine, because obviously I love it so much. My husband got me some new Cricut mats because I tried to be cheap and use some different ones and it sucked. Anyway, I cut out a pumpkin on my Cricut and the word October, and I put them together just to add a little bit of, razzle dazzle to the page. Added some white around the pumpkin and October. You really can't see it, but this is the way it turned out. Alright, here are all 3 pages. I love each one of them. Thank you so much for watching my video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next Friday. Have a beautiful day. Bye.